Have you ever noticed that the closer you get to a woman, the more she starts to pull away? It's confusing, right? One minute she's warm, engaged, and giving you all the signs, the next she's distant, cold, and suddenly hard to rayad. But here's the truth most men don't realize. She's not pushing you away because she lost interest. She's pushing you away because her feelings for you are stronger than she's ready to handle. Welcome back to the channel, where we break down female psychology in a way that's direct, simple, and eye-opening. If you've ever been left wondering why women send such mixed signals, this video will give you clarity. Because by the end, you'll see that her distance isn't always rejection. It's often proof of just how much she wants you. One, fear of losing control. When a woman starts pulling away right at the height of attraction, one of the biggest forces behind it is her fear of losing control. You see, attraction for her isn't just excitement, it's risk. The stronger her feelings grow, the less control she feels over her emotions, and that scares her. Many women, especially those who've been hurt before, are taught, consciously or unconsciously, that letting go too quickly makes them vulnerable. Vulnerable to being hurt, abandoned, or taken for granted. So instead of allowing herself to fall deeper, she suddenly steps back. It's not because you did something wrong, but because her mind is fighting against her heart. This is why her behavior feels so confusing. One day she's warm, affectionate, and craving your presence. The next she seems cold or distant. What's happening is simple. Her emotions are pulling her forward, while her fear is pulling her back. The pushback isn't rejection, it's self-protection. It's her way of regaining balance, of making sure she's not losing herself in the intensity. Ironically, the stronger her desire for you, the more likely she is to retreat because that's when the fear of losing control hits hardest. 2. The hidden test of strength. When a woman pulls away, it's rarely random. More often than not, she's subconsciously testing your strength. Now, this doesn't mean she's plotting or trying to manipulate you. It's deeper than that. Women are wired to seek stability. They want to know if the man they're drawn to can remain calm under pressure, steady when emotions run high, and unshaken when things feel uncertain. Here's what usually happens. She creates distance. Maybe she takes longer to reply, cancels a plan, or seems less affectionate. It's not about punishing you. It's about observing your response. Do you panic and chase harder? Do you blow up her phone demanding answers? Or do you hold your ground, continue living your life, and show her through your actions that you're not dependent on her energy to feel secure? A woman instinctively respects the man who doesn't lose his frame. When she pulls back, she's watching, sometimes consciously, often subconsciously, to see whether you can handle her uncertainty without collapsing. If you stay calm, grounded, and focused, she feels safer with you. If you crumble under the pressure, she loses trust in your strength. That's the hidden test behind her distance. 3. Emotional reset. Sometimes when a woman pulls away, it has nothing to do with losing attraction or testing you. Instead, it's her way of hitting the emotional reset button. Women often experience emotions with an intensity that even they struggle to manage. The excitement, the passion, the rush of new connection, it can feel intoxicating but also overwhelming. And when emotions reach that peak, she may instinctively step back to catch her breath. Think of it like recharging her emotional batteries. Pulling away doesn't mean she's done. It means she needs space to recalibrate. In that space, she's processing questions she might not even say out loud. Am I moving too fast? Can I trust him? What if I get hurt? The silence gives her time to slow down those racing thoughts. Here's where most men fail. They panic, chase harder, and demand answers. By doing this, they suffocate her when all she needed was breathing room. The smarter move is to stay patient, calm, and steady. If you give her the space to reset without pressure, she'll return with clarity and stronger desire. But if you overwhelm her during that reset, she'll associate you with stress instead of safety. 4. When attraction feels like a risk. Attraction doesn't always feel safe for a woman. In fact, the stronger it is, the riskier it feels. When she's only mildly interested, she has nothing to lose. She can text casually, see you when convenient, and walk away at any moment without much pain. But when she meets a man who stirs deep emotions, everything changes. Suddenly, she has something real to lose. And that's when fear creeps in. For many women, strong attraction feels like standing on the edge of a cliff. It's thrilling, but also dangerous. Opening up means putting her heart on the line, exposing her vulnerabilities, and trusting that you won't take advantage of them. If she's been betrayed, abandoned, or let down in the past, those old scars amplified their risk. So instead of leaning in, Cher treats creating distance as a form of protection. This is why her behavior feels like a contradiction. One moment she's deeply engaged, the next she's pulling away. It's not about you doing something wrong. It's about her emotions feeling too powerful, too risky. The only way to ease that fear is with calm consistency. By showing steadiness instead of panic, you prove her attraction to you isn't a danger. It's safe. Here's what you must remember. A woman pulling away at the peak of attraction isn't proof she doesn't want you. It's proof she does. But her stance is a test. If you chase, panic, or lose yourself, you fail. If you remain calm, grounded, and steady, you pass. Attraction isn't destroyed by her stance. It's destroyed by how you respond to it. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a woman pulling away right when things were getting good? How did you handle it? And what happened afterward? Drop your story in the comments. I'll be checking them out and joining the conversation with